So what is up, guys? At the moment we have kind of a heat wave going on in the UK, so I decided to do a video about child safety and leaving your little one in the car unattended for a certain amount of time. So what I decided to do was get in my car and sit in it with a thermometer for 30 minutes or so to see how hot the car actually gets. Obviously, it was just me sitting in the car, and actually, the results surprised me of how quickly the temperature actually does go up. Yeah, so check this out. So I'm in my car, obviously. I've got a thermocouple here, and we're in the underground parking lot at the moment. I've got two. So currently it's saying 22.1 degrees. You can see it there. So I'm going to drive outside and see how quickly it takes to go up. So I'm now parked outside. The sun just went away, which is a bummer, but never mind. So I will probably check in every 5 or so minutes. At the moment, we've gone up by 0.6 of a degree. I'll just put that down to my body heat doing that. So yeah, I'll keep checking back. So I've been sitting here for 2 minutes. Not joking, it's literally been 2 minutes. I got here at 1:15, it's now 1:17. So the portion I'm sitting in now is at 28.1 degrees, up from 25. It's quite hot where I'm sitting. And the car temperature has gone up. We're now at 25.7 degrees. And I've only been sitting here for 2 minutes. So it's actually gone up a lot more than I thought. I thought this would be quite a long experiment, but it seems to be, it's going to be very short, I think. So it's now 1:20. I've only been sitting in this car for 5 minutes, I think. So the normal thermocouple currently is reading 27.3. And bearing in mind that's in a shady spot in the car, and where I'm sitting right now is a staggering 31.8 degrees. So that's just 5 minutes, and the temperature of the car started really low at 22, or we're almost at 28 degrees, and it's gone up by, almost 6 degrees in the span of 5 minutes. So now it's been 10 minutes into it, and we're at an internal car temperature of 30.3 degrees. It is quite hot now. I'm feeling very uncomfortable. Obviously, I am sitting in the sun. And where I'm sitting is 33 degrees. But also, it's getting a bit hard to breathe in here. It's getting quite stuffy. So, yeah, I'm only going to do this, I think, for probably another 10 minutes, because this is getting uncomfortable really quickly, but we'll see. So we're in 15 minutes now. It is very hot and stuffy in here. It is 33.1 degrees. We started this at 22, and in just 15 minutes we've gone up by 11 degrees. So I'm very hot and uncomfortable right now. I don't know how long I'll be able to sit here and take it much longer, but I'm gonna try. So yeah, 33.3 degrees at 15 minutes. And I'm starting to sweat quite a bit too. Not very nice. So at 20 minutes, the temperature hasn't gone up much because we've lost the sun. So we're stable at about 34 degrees. It's still very hot and stuffy in this car though. So it doesn't look like I'm going to get much more sun. I'm still very hot and sweating because I'm at 33.7. So it's gone down a little bit in the last 5 minutes. It's now 1:40. And I'm very hot and uncomfortable. So what I'm going to do now is just crack the window open a little bit and see what difference that makes to the temperature, if any. Right, so just with the windows open up a little bit for a couple of minutes, we're at 32 degrees. There is a little bit of air, but it's still quite warm. Obviously, the more you crack open the windows, the colder it'll get in here. So window open, no sun. We're seeing quite a steady drop. Obviously, if there was sun, that drop wouldn't happen. But because now all we're getting is cool air in the car. But obviously now my window's open quite a bit, and You know, if you've left your little one in the car, someone can get in that you don't want to if they were going to, you know, kidnap them or something. According to this, we have an outside air temperature of 26.5. So generally, if you've been driving around for a while, probably your internal car temperature would match your external temperature, and then you stop. If you stopped with the windows down, then the temperature would probably go up like it did. So mine went up by 10 degrees, so you're looking at a 36 degree car, which is, well, 34 degrees. So it went up by 12 degrees in 15 minutes, and that was excruciatingly hot and annoying, and I couldn't breathe properly. And that was just 15 minutes, and the sun was in and out. There was not direct sunlight, so there was some shading in there and stuff. Obviously, when I cracked the windows down, the temperature went down quite a bit. So as you can see, there were stages where it was cloudy and sunny, so it was a bit of both. It wasn't just sun. And I started down in the parking garage at 22 degrees, and within 15 minutes I was at 34 degrees. So it went up pretty quick, from a cold car to quite hot and humid. And obviously if you've been driving around and it's quite hot already, and you stop your car and it's already like 26, 27 degrees in it, you can imagine what the temperature will get like in 10 or 15 minutes. Now obviously you may think, oh, I'm just going to run to the shop for a minute. But if you get caught in a queue, or you know, something happens, or let's say you've locked your keys in the car, it does happen. You don't want to have to deal with something like that, because it's completely unavoidable. Just take your little one in with you to the shop. I know it's annoying to take them out of the car seat, but it's not worth dealing with what could happen if you don't. Obviously, if someone else is in the car, you roll down the windows, they can stay in the car, everything's fine. But do not put your child's safety at risk. Just, you know, for the sake of a couple of minutes, just grab them out of the car seat, take them into the shop, buy what you need to buy, go back in, put them in. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe as well. I'm also part of the In Real Life channel. I'll leave a link in the description below. They do loads of videos: parenting, lifestyle, travel, beauty. So if any of that's your thing, and obviously I'm on there too, check it out. And they have tons of stuff going on there, releasing videos almost every day now because they've gotten so big. So it's great to be part of that team as well. So head over there as well. And I'll see you again next week. Bye!